Ba-ba-ba. We are live right now. And
raise your hand if you weren't ready for Monday. If you weren't ready for Monday, if the weekend was a glorious wonderland of no obligation, no structure.
No.
Horizontality,
That's...
verticality. We took a 4-hour walk, you guys. Look what happened. Look at this. Look what happened. Oh,
look at that sunburn.
Look at this. Oh, I forgot about sunscreen and the importance of it. I'm a very pale-complected man, and I got... Oh, it hurts. Ouch. Robbie, the kids, they didn't even notice. They just hardly even notice. So,
Poor
anyway.
Matthew.
Yes, Matthew has to look out for
frizzled
himself
and fried.
when it comes to the sun. Hello, friends. It's nice to see you. How was your weekend? Tell us over here how your weekend was.
Yes.
I want stories. I want anecdotes. I want adventures. Did anybody find any treasure? Did anybody rescue any kittens from trees?
I found some treasure.
What did you find?
I found this little piece of, wood.
Yes.
Now, and it's got these interesting little patterns on it. It's a little hard to see.
Do you think it's wood or is it like a material pressed together? I feel
I
like
think it's wood.
You do?
Well, I don't know. It has these weird
beautiful.
Little waves in it.
It's
Anyway,
very soft.
But see, from this distance, it looks like a dried up cat poop. And Matthew put it on my keyboard to let me know, because he had, I don't know, I made you carry it or something.
You made me carry it back from our hike.
I made Matthew carry it back from the hike. And he didn't want me to lose it, so he put it on my keyboard. And I thought the cat had somehow gotten into our house and pooped on my keyboard.
Or maybe, since the theme of the week is bears...
Does not look like bear
You thought, well, maybe it's a little pooplet. A little tiny mini poop. Like the child of a piece of poop.
Thought it was a cat poop.
Okay. Disney Plus is doing a cool Star Wars thing.
Yes, because it's May the 4th.
Oh, we got to check that out. Okay. All right, you guys.
I think they're releasing some kind of next Star Wars-y movie, something.
Oh, Robbie, get your act together before you go spreading information or misinformation or no information. Hi, guys. How was your weekend? I want to know how your weekend was. I went to my cabin.
Ooh.
Oh, that's exciting. Awesome. Dug up some roots with Grant. All right. GS,
nice.
Girl Scout, GS,
Girl
Scout Awards for Principal Schaefer.
Principal Schaefer, very
I
good.
want to see the awards. Are they trophies? Are they medals? Is it a sort of an artificial temporary tattoo that says PS is great? I want to know all the things.
Oh, look, Simon is telling me that the holes are called pores. I don't know. Holes in what? Holes in my piece of wood?
Maybe.
Holes in Matthew's skin?
Simon is a knowledgeable junior scientist.
Yes.
His father is an actual scientist.
Everett found 2 dead possums. That is very exciting.
Well, that's also sad,
And
I
sad.
think. All right. Robbie, can you understand this? Understand what exactly? Friends, I feel like the time has come to resort to...
We're back to agenda times.
I mean, the weekend is over.
Ray made a lemonade stand. You guys made excellent use of your weekend.
Good work,
My
you
goodness.
guys. We just did our best.
We lay around. Well, we got Matthew's sunburn, and then we laid around for the rest of the weekend.
I mowed a lawn.
You did.
I
didn't do
you guys,
anything.
I had a really delicious dessert. I decided I was going to stop eating dessert, so my last dessert was going to be a tour de force. You know what that means? Like just a showstopper. So we made cupcakes with cream cheese frosting, and we had a little bit of leftover apple pie. So I took the cupcake and cut it into pieces, the apple pie piece and cut it into pieces, mixed them together, added whole milk fat, vanilla yogurt, steamed a tortilla, put it all in, closed it up.
Oh my God!
I
had didn't know there was yogurt in there too.
Yeah, there was also yogurt. So I had an apple pie cupcake burrito. Did anyone else do that this weekend? That's what I want to know. That was my weekend, and it was
ate about
glorious.
30 cupcakes, just cupcakes, straight up cupcakes.
All right. Robbie and Matthew's story time. You know that. There's no surprise there. The week of the bear. I decided instead of Bear Week, the week of the bear. It could be a 9-part documentary series on the Excitement Channel. That's what I think it could be. All right. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Robbie.
Oh, we're already getting
great. You know what I did this week? I got huge glasses.
You did.
So I only filled yours 60% of the way.
Thanks.
Out of deference.
These are cups.
What is this?
Glasses.
This is a tumbler.
You said glasses, which suggests it's made out of glass.
I don't know if you saw that somebody complimented our color
I
coordination. Look how the red and the red.
Well,
hey, you guys!
Look what shirt he's wearing.
Theme of the for week of the bear, I wore my beaver shirt.
Matthew thinks this is a beaver. Is he?
Bears don't have mustaches. Bears don't have mustaches or bowler hats. Only bears do them.
He refuses to believe that it's a bear.
I'm not going to drink it all at once. I'm going to be reasonable and cordial and companionable and seasonal. You want me to do a Jackety dancing? What?
That's what we're trying to get people to say.
Jackety
dancing.
There we go. For anyone stumbling into this show from the wilderness who has no idea what we're talking about, the Jackety Dancin' is a dance move that Robbie invented a few weeks back that we sometimes do while listening to the show theme song. It's a game... Oh! I just knocked our friend David's bobblehead off. We have a bobblehead that matches our friend David. There we go. Now it's back. This is our friend David. And
Ooh, that was an easy fix. Thank goodness.
I wish real heads went on and off that easily. All right, friends. While Robbie continues to drink water, I'm going to tell you
were explaining Jaggedy Dancin'.
that theme song playlist while Robbie tells Matthew what to do. Robbie loves telling Matthew what to do. If you said to Robbie, she said on a survey, like, what's your favorite hobby? She'd say, telling Matthew what to do. What is your... I pushed something. Oh, okay, there we go. So Robbie loves telling me what to do. We have to listen to all 4 theme songs. So I thought that Robbie would play all 4 theme songs.
Matthew did a bad thing.
And what did I do? I turned off your monitor. Did it cause a real problem?
It will later on, so I had to turn it back on.
Oh, okay. So Robbie's going to tell me what to do. I mean, Robbie, I've said anything. You can tell me anything.
I see.
You can tell
I thought you just meant I was going to tell you what to do.
You can tell me to knit
as
a
the
scarf.
theme songs played.
You can tell me to change my shorts.
Oh, okay.
You can tell me to tell you that this is a
you
bear,
ready?
even though it isn't. I'm ready. All 4 theme songs.
The Robbie, the Robbie.
You need to do jumping jacks. You need to pretend you are a pig. You need to invent a new way to pick apples. You need to pretend to be a dinosaur trying to... a Tyrannosaurus Rex trying to clean its teeth. Now you have to be a banana. No, you have to be a rock star. Done.
How'd I do?
I don't know. I think I could have, if I had been prepared, I could have come up with better things for you to do.
Well, I'm glad
I feel like I failed in that endeavor.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like you did pretty good
I
things.
don't know.
All right, well, just know that could happen anytime in the future.
Oh,
Friends, I still haven't finished my water. This is some sort of
I
record.
did finish my water.
I'm winded. If your goal was making me winded, you succeeded.
Update on Taylor ham cutting and cooking protocol.
Okay, so here's the deal. Last week, even though the theme of the week was balloons, we had a sub-theme of ham that arose from the story that you guys helped me write. And one of our viewers, Charlie's dad, decided he would send us 3 pounds of Taylor ham, which apparently isn't ham, but sort of composited meat product.
Okay, it is pork roll.
Okay.
I got in trouble for thinking I knew what a pork roll was.
Yeah.
When pork roll has nothing to do with rolls. And I said, why is it called a pork roll if there's no rolls?
It's rolled up. It's like a tube. It looks like a roll. Anyway,
That's not
please,
what a roll
this
looks
is a
like.
digression that was not invited,
All right,
welcomed,
all right.
sanctioned, or appreciated.
I guess what I'm saying
You
is
slice the Taylor ham.
the roll of Taylor ham.
Robbie, are you done?
Yes.
Thank you. You slice the Taylor ham and it's like a little disc. But you have to make a little cut in it because when it cooks, it sort of curls up like bacon does. And if you don't make the cut in it, it turns into sort of like a contact lens.
Oh.
So you make the cut in it, and when it's done, it looks like Pac-Man with an open mouth. Then you put it on a roll, Robbie. You put it on a roll with an egg and some cheese and some ketchup. And then you feel like you're in a New Jersey diner. So we're looking forward to that. What?
The thing.
What's the thing?
Why do they then not call it a pork roll
We don't know that they don't.
in
Robbie,
the diner in southern New Jersey where they don't call it Taylor ham? Why do they call it pork roll
This is where you
instead
take
of pork
a few
roll?
deep breaths, and you work
Those
on this
people
problem.
in New Jersey, no, they need to figure their
You
stuff
work
out.
on this problem on someone else's time. Right now, our friends here want to see what the next of the agenda has to hold for us,
all right.
which is announcing the theme of the week.
Oh.
Friends, the theme of the week is bears, not, as you might think, beavers. The
not a
theme
beaver.
of the week is bears. So what does this say? Robbie explains why she is part bear. Go ahead.
Well, first of all,
there's a couple
my last
reasons.
name is Bear.
But it's not bear. It's not B-E-A-R.
No, but it's ultimately derived from the same root as the word bear.
Oh.
Bear, the animal.
Okay. In what language does
German. But there's a lot of different versions of bear. So there's B-E-H-R, there's B-A-E-R, there's B-E-A-R, there's...
B-E-A-H-R,
B-A-E-H-R.
B-Q-R-L-D.
Anyway.
I mean, there's various ways.
Lots of bears.
Please pronounce your last name in German.
Bear.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Sounds like you're scoffing at me, like you're judging me with your name. Okay.
All
right.
So
how else are you like a bear?
I'm like a bear because grizzly bears. I can't speak to black bears because I think black bears are a little bit wily and they're a little bit more. They like to get in trouble. Yeah. Grizzly bears like to lie around and be left alone and just lie on their backs, lulling in the pools of. Actually, I should find that video. I'll find a video of a bear for you that pretty much exemplifies exactly what I like to do at all times.
There you go. So you might think of bears as being sort
ferocious
of scary
and
grabby and growly. Bears are lazy. They like to lie around.
They like to eat and sleep. That's what they like to do.
There you go. That's Robbie to a T. All right, here we go. And tell Matthew what to do. If a bear was here, it would probably say, be a banana.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just guessing. Robbie explains why she's part bear.
Oh, we show you Sunrise Summer.
Okay, so you guys, the next book that is going to come out by us is called Sunrise Summer. This is the Advanced Reader Edition, you guys, which means that this is the copy of the book. The actual book is going to be a hardcover book and printed on fancy paper. This is a less expensive version that our publisher creates and sends to libraries and bookstores and bloggers and people who want to know about the book, but they don't want to give them a $20 copy of the book. So anyway, this is called the Advanced Reader Edition. Why am I showing you this? This is about our family's summer adventures in Alaska. Why is that relevant to the theme of the week? Let me tell you, folks.
There's a page in there
that
features a bear.
A bear. This is a bear that is a grizzly bear. Robbie, tell us a little bit about grizzly bears in Alaska. Where are they? Do we see them? Why are they there?
Yes, we live in the tundra, which is kind of like I don't know, the northern plains. They don't have any they don't have big trees in them. It's like a mossy, squishy.
You could fall down in the tundra and it's okay.
Yeah.
It's nice and soft.
There's like pitfalls and holes and stuff, but it's all squishy and soft because I think it's kind of marshy underneath. Anyway, it's mossy, it's lovely. So that's tundra. So that's where we live. So you can see for miles and miles. There are some little clumps of grass and some clumps of bushes. So the bears live out in the tundra. We live right on the beach. And the bears like to go fishing on the beach to get their food because they really, basically the summer they had to spend entire summer stuffing their faces.
Getting as fat as possible.
Getting as fat as possible so that they can just hibernate, sleep.
They literally gain
the
hundreds of pounds in the summer. And then all winter long while they're hibernated, they eat, they absorb the fat, turn it into energy to stay alive. It's pretty cool.
And fish, salmon, are one of their best fat sources.
Yes.
So when there's no fish, they spend the spring eating lots of berries, and they have to eat like hundreds and thousands of berries.
So many berries. They're just
so
like,
tiny.
oh my gosh, more berries.
Give me some fish.
Yeah.
So occasionally, mostly, we live at the mouth of a river, and the fish all go all the way up the river to the lake, and most bears go up to the lake where all the fish are. The fish are, like, the stream gets narrower and narrower. They're a lot easier to catch the fish up by the lake. But some bears don't like competing with other bears. They don't, So the kind of like loner bears will come out to the beach where we are. They don't like people really either, so they'll usually come out at night. They'll scavenge on the beach. They'll maybe... I don't even think that they catch any fish where we are.
I think
they're
eat the dead fish.
Eating the dead fish off of the beach.
Yeah. Because when we catch a fish and maybe it falls out of our net, it gets weakened and then it comes in for the shore, it dies on the shore, and then the bears eat it. It's a good system. They help clean up the beach, but they only do that in the middle of the night. So what's happening in this picture, you guys, is that sometimes we are made to fish in the middle of the night, and when we go down the hill in our four-wheeler, we have to be very careful that we don't disturb any bears in the middle of doing their thing. And one time, Robbie and Alden were on the four-wheeler, and they ran into a bear, and Robbie had to get all alpha mama, and she had to stand up and flash the lights at the bear.
I mean, we didn't run into the bear, but the bear was very close.
Yeah. So anyway, Robbie, tough like nails, she said to the other bear, like, we bears need to work something out here.
That's right.
You need to go over there.
At the time, I have to say, that bear was, I think maybe that bear was compromised in some way. I don't know if it was sick. I don't know if it was, like... old and deranged. It was not afraid of anything. It would come out in the middle of the day, lie down on the beach right in front of our nets, and just lie there and enjoy the sun.
Which is not acceptable or predictable bear behavior, my friends.
Not good bear behavior. Usually bears, as soon as you go, hey, they'll turn around and run.
All right.
Those bears.
What does that
Grizzly
say?
bears. We teach you how to draw a bear.
You know what? By we mean I'm going to teach you how to draw a bear. Oh. Should we have you do that instead?
Interesting.
Maybe
I'll
come up.
love to see you draw a bear. Maybe you should draw a bear first, and then I will show. Okay, so guys, go run and get some paper.
Okay. I'm going to teach you how to draw a bear. I'm going to teach you how not to draw. First, I'll teach you how not to draw a bear.
Yes.
And then Robbie will teach you
I
how
will teach you
to
how to draw a bear.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
So go get some paper.
Okay.
We should have told you this ahead of time. I
apologize. May I please say to our friends Rocky and Annabelle,
hi,
hello,
Rocky and Annabelle.
We salute you. Thank you for being here, you guys. Thank you for liking the stories we read. Tomorrow, we are going to read a story about a bear that I will have written by tomorrow.
Hopefully it will be better than the story about the penny and ham.
Almost impossible to imagine topping that masterpiece, but I'm going to try. All right, Robbie, please put down here. You guys, I'm going to show you how to draw a bear.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
I need to get Matthew set up. I didn't realize it. Oops.
William or Jane or Thomas is saying just Matthew. Is it just like, Matthew? Is it enthusiasm, or is it like, Matthew? And you have a question for me? Or is it just like, Matthew, and you are fed up with me? So please elaborate, whichever Shanks has uttered my name in an unspecific way. I want to know what you're trying to say, so that I can either respond or ignore your withering criticism, whatever it is that I'm trying to get. Simon has utmost faith in me. Thank you, Simon.
You know what, Simon?
Good use of the word utmost. Robbie, is something bad happening?
Yes.
Okay.
When you turned off the tablet.
Yeah. Oh, see how I'm getting blamed?
Did some bad things.
Don't put your tablet so near to my finger is my retort to you, first of all. Look at that. You can't trust this finger. I mean, okay.
Obviously I can't.
Give me the pencil.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, it just doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
So I think you're going to have to do it with the mouse.
What?
Yeah.
What, can we make it work?
Well, that's what I've been doing while you've been chatting, but it hasn't worked yet. I think I have to...
I'm going to have to draw with the mouse, you guys. That's going to interfere with my ability to harness the same greatness that I would be able to otherwise. Okay, but I can do it. Nothing is going to stop me.
Except Robbie is going to stop you when you start pushing buttons.
I was told to use the mouse, and then when I started reaching for the mouse, my hand was knocked away.
Snatched away.
Like so much. Oh,
you
no.
guys, this is such shenanigans. I apologize.
But
this was going to work a lot better.
Do you know what they have come to expect from us? Yes.
Okay.
All right. Is it working?
See.
Is it working? Is it working? Robbie, is it working? Is it working?
Robbie made it work because she's a genius. All right. Oops.
Wait. Robbie, you just said you were a genius.
I was.
Okay.
And
It's
I
working!
lied. Okay. All right, it's working.
Are you guys ready to see the best bear ever?
The best bear ever.
Do I get to look at a source image of a bear?
Sure, if you want to.
I think it seems probably more likely to succeed if I do kind of look at a bear.
How about, I think that's not a good source image.
Who's going to give me a bear? You know what? To heck with it. I'm not going to look at a source image.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. You have to let me do this. Okay.
Guys, get ready. All right. Try not to be too inspired. If you were like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what Matthew is going to draw. Just know.
All right. Curious. I'm not even sure. This is a fish. This is a fish. Matthew thought it was Fish Week. Oh, that's a dragon. Oh, what is that? Oh, those are the teeth. Now, you have to remember, Matthew, that, oh my gosh, that a bear does not have a human nose.
This one does.
Okay, I jumped the gun when I told you guys to get your pieces of paper. Please don't copy what Matthew is drawing. Wow, what's happening? Oh, it walks on 2 feet. It walks like a standing bear. Which I have another video to show you about a walking bear that was in New Jersey. It hurt his front paw, so it would walk through people's backyards upright. It's kind of sad, but also kind of funny. Okay, if you ever run into a terrifying bear with a human nose and human eyebrows, it is one that Matthew conjured into being. Wow. No, they don't have tails. Oh my gosh, are you drawing a tail on this bear?
I mean, that looks more like a bear than this does.
Yeah, never mind about the utmost faith
What do you guys think? What do you guys think of my bear? All right. I think my bear needs to be saved and preserved, and now Robbie's going to teach you her version of a bear, which I predict is going to look less like a bear than mine.
Okay.
All right?
I'm going to turn Matthew.
You show me how you're going to do a bear, Robbie. I'm going to just sit back.
I'm going to teach you guys how to draw a bear.
All right.
Okay? So I want you to follow along.
Okay.
First, one of the E's suggests that you are a terrible drawer, Matthew.
Well, that's not wrong. All right.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a shape that is kind of like a chubby sock. Okay? It's like a little bit of a like that.
Wow, I can't wait to see how that turns into a bear.
All right?
Okay.
You guys got that?
Yeah.
You drew your chubby sock. And it can be any, it can be shorter up top or longer over here, however you want. Then we're going to draw a circle here at the toe of the sock.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
And if you're feeling bold, you can color it in.
Ooh.
I'm feeling bold. I'm going to color mine in. Okay. Then right here, where the ankle of the sock is, you're going to make 2 little circles. You're going to make the eyeballs. Oops. Oh, my pen is not the greatest for this, but there we go. There's your eyeballs. You can draw eyebrows on them, even though bears don't have eyebrows. Then up at the top of the sock, you're going to draw your ears. And then down coming from your big circle, your oval nose.
That doesn't look at all like the nose on my bear. Just
No.
for the record.
Yes.
Not much.
And then if you want, you can give him some teeth. Now,
Yes.
there are lots of things that you can do to make this bear a little bit more specific. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. I'm going to redraw this bear. I'm going to put this one sort of in the background. Okay. And I'm going to draw a new bear on top of it to show you the different ways in which you can personalize your own bear, right? One of the changes that you can make is in the eyes. Okay, instead of like little eyes, you can do eyes that are sort of angry or tired, right? Okay, so that makes your bear look a little different. You can make a more nosy looking nose, right? If you make it just a little bit of a divot at the bottom. Because interestingly enough, if you look at dogs and bears, they have the nose like this, and then their nostrils are sort of built in, right? So this is where their nostrils are. Then you can also, instead of having it be a smooth line, you can make it a little bit shaggy, right?
Ooh.
And here you can make him be smiling.
I think I should have watched this tutorial before I drew my bear. I'm starting to come to the conclusion that you might know more about drawing bears than I do.
And you can give him a little
Oh.
hair up there.
He's got a little product in his hair, huh?
He's got some product in his hair. He's got some fuzzy ears. You can make the insides of his ears. Right? So there you go.
That's so fun.
There's
oh my
a
gosh.
little bit of a different sort of bear.
Wow, can you toggle between the two? I'd love to see the two bears. So one is a little bit more of an idealized bear, right? It's sort of just a basic
It's just
bear.
a very simple. This is, if you break it down into shapes, right? We had the oval, we had the sort of sock shape for the shape of the head, and then the nose, and it's very simplified. And then you can
Oh my gosh,
basically
that's so cool.
fill out the shapes a little bit, right?
Can you do one more version of the bear with glasses?
Okay.
Okay, he has glasses and a bow tie
Okay.
and maybe what else? What's another detail that the bear could have?
Well, here, I'll start with the glasses. So I'm going to do, I'm going to do big round glasses.
Okay, so like a Milton bear.
A Milton bear.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. And then I'm going to give him kind of bigger eyes. Oh, maybe I'll make it sort of
A more female-looking bear?
a more girly-looking bear. Now, it's a little hard because the eyes are sort of on the side of the face.
Right.
What else? So, we wanted
I was thinking
a
a
bow tie.
but
Oh, sorry.
that's fine. Maybe some sort of hat?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, your bear on your shirt has a hat, right?
This beaver has both a hat and a monocle, I think, right?
So a hat,
and a bow.
there's lots of different kinds of hat. He has a bowler hat, which is basically a semicircle, a half round at the top, and then it's like a flying saucer at the bottom. You just put a little skirt on it, right?
Oh, nice. That also looks like a little sunbonnet.
Yeah, that's true. It could be a sunbonnet. Here, let's make it a...
You're going to have the ears poke out or be contained therein?
I drew this hat a little bit big. So I think I'm going to have the ears contained.
Okay. Oh, and you just made the head bigger. Good.
Just made it a little bit bigger.
You can do that. Nice. Fun. So you guys, you can take a very basic sort of template and you can make it customized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can do all kinds of things. If you break it down to the basic shapes first and you know how to build off of that, then you can just do little tweaks to make it your own. So I would love for you guys to send me your versions of the Sockhead Bear.
Yes, can you do that,
Yes.
please? Send them to us at info@robbieandmatthew.com, and we will tomorrow, or the day after, or the day after, or the day after, share them, celebrate them. Oh, it is so nice of us to share our creative ideas every day. Thank you. Thank you, friend.
Yes, asking for the Zoom meeting. I have an email into my husband named Matthew saying, please figure out when we can do our Zoom time so that we can give you guys some options. And the problem is this. We keep getting new Zoom times for our children, but I think this week they are officially
We are
officially
also
set.
doing Zooms for Microsoft this week and next week and the week after that. And so we've been getting requested to do some things.
Yes.
And so we will do that Zoom sometime. We will. Robbie, nice job putting me on the spot and making it more...
I just wanted you to know that this time it's not my fault.
There you go.
Usually it's my fault, and almost like 98% of the time you can say it's totally Robbie's fault that this is not happening.
We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Oh, good. See?
It's going to happen
you
at
guys,
some point.
we shamed him into action.
Oh, well, not action yet. You've
No,
just shamed me
yes,
into
we
shame
did
so far. All right, here we go. What does that say?
We teach you how to draw a bear. We did that. Robbie and Matthew tell you bear stories from Alaska.
So, Robbie, how much time do we have?
We
left?
only have 3 minutes.
3 minutes. So, one of my favorite bear stories from Alaska is that, yeah. go
Everett
ahead.
has a good bear story. Sorry.
Okay. Is he
We're
going to
gonna
tell
get-
us? Or?
One time a bear rang my neighbor's doorbell.
Oh my gosh, that's
That is
hilarious.
hilarious.
That's great. One of my
wonder what
favorite
he
stories
wanted.
is that, so we have an outhouse that's out from our house a little bit. And you can go out to the outhouse, and the door of it faces away from the house, so that when you're... Go ahead.
To be clear, an outhouse
Oh,
is
A porta potty.
basically a porta potty.
but it's not portable. It is an
Yes.
outhouse, meaning
It's just-
it is away from the house
Yeah.
because you do things in it that you wouldn't have to happen
Because
in your house.
you don't have a bathroom in your house.
We just have a hole in the earth. It goes into a hole in the earth, and then over the winter it sort of... Anyway, you understand how it works. We got to get rid of some things. You want to do it far away from the house. There's no door on the outhouse.
Yes.
The light just comes in, but it faces out toward the tundra.
Nobody can see us
Nobody
sitting
can
in
see you. There's a path that leads to the outhouse, and you put a stick on the path when you're in it so that nobody goes past. If you need to go to the outhouse and there's a stick across the path, you say, there's somebody in there.
Padre.
Or...
Yes.
Bob forgot to remove the stick and no one's out there and I'm so mad because I've been waiting for 25 minutes. That would never happen. However, one time, Bob was in the outhouse and, unbeknownst to him, a bear was lurking nearby and came, and I wish he were here to tell the story himself,
know.
but the bear stood and looked at Bob in the outhouse.
Bob
Is that
was
correct?
sitting in the outhouse
Yeah, as one does.
on the toilet,
Right?
sitting there, and he heard somebody
rustle,
coming
rustle.
up the trail, and
And
he
he was
like,
probably like,
"Geez."
Jesus, Matthew!
He probably was
Probably
like,
thought it was I.
no, I think he thought, did I forget to put the
Put the
border,
stick,
the
right,
stick
yeah,
across,
yeah,
and
but-
somebody is coming out. So he said, hey, somebody's out here, and the somebody just kept coming, and he was like, geez, did
That's
I not
pretty
yell loud
rude,
enough?
yeah.
It's super rude. And then, a bear just walked right by and looked in the outhouse.
Did he stop or did he just go by?
I think
or
he stopped.
She probably.
It was a she. I
Probably
think.
a she. yeah.
Stopped and looked, and Bob was like,
And the bear was probably like, not delicious.
go away.
I could do better.
And the bear just walked by.
And just walk by. But
Yes.
can you imagine, you guys, these bears
that
were
would
hundreds of
be-
pounds. They're quite fierce.
Very scary.
Bob, you good job not getting eaten by the bear,
Yes.
Bob. You are brave.
Yes.
Good work.
Yes.
I think Bob might even be watching right now. Bob,
Well
if, you'd
done,
like,
Bob.
if you'd like to make a comment about how it made you feel in the sidebar, I'm sure the viewers
Now,
would like to know.
At the time, we had a dog
Yeah.
named Iggy.
Oh.
And people up in Alaska bring their dogs, get their dogs, because dogs are really good at scaring away bears.
Not Iggy.
Dogs smell the bear on they smell the bear on the wind, and the bear can be a half mile away, and the dog starts barking. The bear recognizes that there's an annoying dog. It doesn't want to bother it, and it stays away. Iggy was the dopiest, most terrible.
All Iggy wanted to
Yeah.
do was fly 4,000 miles to Alaska and stay inside.
Stay inside the
Ah,
house.
it was the worst. Robbie, I have bad news
yes.
for you. It is 1:30. We must move over to the other show.
Okay.
We can continue talking about
I'm just gonna
bears,
say.
beavers, Iggy, and Alaska over there.
All right.
All right?
In that moment, Iggy did not do her job.
She did not
Yes.
do her job. She was inside probably
No,
dreaming
I will finish the story in the
about
next
yogurt
one.
or
All right.
something. Yes.
Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you
in
on
a
the
moment.
next.
Just in a moment. I'm going to go fill up the
Yes.
water.
All
Yeah,
right. Bye-bye.